Guys, so welcome to a Getida review. We're here in Vancouver with Joshua and Andrew, guys from Getida. And I wanted to ask them what Getida is all about. Myself, I'm a seller on Amazon. I'm a user of Getida for over a year now and helped me reimburse a lot of money from Amazon. I'm also an affiliate of Getida, so in the description there's gonna be a link to sign up for Getida. $400 off code that basically allows you to get $400 in free reimbursements. So guys, Getida, what did you guys do? Like Andrew, Joshua, you want to start, man?
Yeah, so Getida, it's an FBA auditing and reimbursement service. So what we do is we connect with Amazon sellers. We'll connect with their selling accounts and then go through it with a really fine-tooth comb to understand where Amazon has made some mistakes in their processes and owes the sellers money. And what we'll do is we'll actually go and work with Amazon directly on behalf of the seller to file claims and get that money back for the seller. The great thing about Getida is that a lot of sellers who use our service, they don't even realize that Amazon owes them as much money as we get back for them.
As a user, basically, I would say it's quite hands-off. I can see the kind of the cases being opened and created by Getida, so I don't do much. Only thing I do is I submit cases in the docmaster, which is one of your, let's say, patented technology, I believe, which allows us to kind of generate these invoices for sellers. Andrew, maybe you can explain about that a little bit?
Yeah, for sure. So Joshua mentioned a little bit about what we do. Obviously, for sellers large and small, being able to go back 18 months through all of your reports is painful enough. Now, if you are a brand owner or manufacturer, then you are able to actually use invoices to submit to Amazon. And sometimes that's all you have, because Amazon will ask for, in some cases, they'll ask for, receipts or invoices, but you're able to use your packing slips, right? If you're a brand owner. Is that your case?
Yeah, basically I have a private label, so we generate through Getida, I believe, the packing slip, so in that docmaster tool, literally it's like a few clicks. That's what's really nice about it. Just click, and then the documents get to Getida. Of course, after connecting the seller account and all that, which is the basic process in the beginning. And then boom, like you get reimbursed. Getida takes a cut after we got reimbursed. So that's really nice. We get the money from Amazon and only then we pay Getida, which is fair, I guess.
Right. So with Docmaster, this has been one of the biggest game changers for sellers like yourself, and honestly, being able to hear that from you in person is phenomenal feedback, because it's rare that we get to kind of meet and hear these anecdotes in person. But the way the process works is it's so seamless. There's an automated element to it, which, I mean, we've calculated that this will save our sellers millions in operational costs compared to manually putting together your case and then potentially having it rejected by Amazon. Because one of the things that we've got really good at is, as Joshua mentioned, working with Amazon to understand what they're looking for. Because obviously they have to kind of verify that the documents are correct. Yeah, I mean, we're at a place where we understand the criteria that must be met, and with our docmaster and docmaster pro services, we've been able to reduce the claim time to 1% of what it was before for some of our sellers.
Guys, I want to ask you also, what do you think, like, as a seller, like as a new seller or a seasoned seller, if let's say a seller wants to join Getida, what should they bring to, like, in the beginning? Should they have some documents? Is there some requirements in the beginning from sellers, or, we just sign up and basically that's it? Like then the system starts working?
Yeah, so the sign up process is really simple. And I would say that Getida is suitable for sellers, small and large. If you're starting out, there's potentially even a greater value in getting back money that Amazon may owe you. So the sign-up process is really easy. There's no subscription fee. We will continually audit your accounts, and if we find that Amazon owe you money and we file the cases on your behalf, then that's the only part where you will pay a cut of that reimbursement. But otherwise, I mean, for tens of thousands of sellers, it's been a no-brainer to have that part of the business taken care of.
Yeah, and I believe in annual revenue, like amount of money to lost and damaged and lost in transfer and bazillions of other things you guys take care of is like, I don't know, it's a few percentages. Let's say a seller does like $1 million a year in sales. can be like 30,000 lost, like in sales of product, as far as I've heard. I mean, it depends from seller to seller, but it's like at least a few percentages of the sales. And I can say it as a seller myself, like continuously we can see cases being filled by Getida and solved. I used to do that on my own in the past, and it's doable, takes time. And not always I know what to say, because they can decline. Like they can say, yeah, well, you're claiming this and that, but no. And then you're like, and then you have other things to do as a seller. You gotta launch products, PPC and whatnot. So honestly, it's been a really helpful thing, because it's hands off. Like aside of going and clicking on the docmaster, which is like a few clicks, honestly, like which is not a lot of work. So yeah. And on the closing note, guys, maybe something you would like to wish to our viewers for this year. We're filming that in middle of 2023 here in Vancouver, Canada. I just honestly came today from Tokyo. I was before that in India. So yeah, I'm here in Vancouver. So what would you guys say, Joshua? Man, what do you have to say for?
Just up here at this conference, meeting all these sellers and hearing what they have to say and their stories, it's so inspirational. Like we wish the best for anybody selling on Amazon. We know everybody out there will be super prosperous. It's a great platform to sell on. Amazon does make mistakes from time to time, but that's when Getida comes in and cleans up the mess and helps them out. So yeah.
What do you have to say, Andrew? Maybe something for sellers for this year?
Yeah, I suppose a similar sentiment to Joshua, and then similar to what we heard today in the interview. I think having conviction in your product, there's certainly something to be said for tenacity. I mean, what comes to mind at the moment is some of the great tips we had around branding, problem solving. You know, the speaker today described how he considered himself, lightheartedly, almost like a cult leader for his brand. Yeah. So when you have real confidence in your brand, I think the sky's the limit. So I mean, Amazon selling ecosystem can be a challenging place, but these stories are inspirational. What about yourself? What would you say?
Well, I would say to those who are, I would talk to sellers and service providers and teams of service providers, I guess. Well, for sellers, keep going. I feel you. I know how I've been doing it for 7 years. And we're not a big business. We're like, $500,000 in sales a year, so it's mid six figure. But still, it's a business, and you got to deal with Amazon every day. And honestly, I love it. Like, I love selling on Amazon. So I would wish to all the sellers to continue and just keep going. It's not easy sometimes, but on the other hand, we can make very nice money, and also you can build a sustainable business that you can sell. And to service providers and people who work with service providers, guys, thank you. You help us take time, I guess, that we can invest rather in other places in our business. And yeah, generally, just good luck to you. Hope you get to grow with Getida. It's a nice company. I know Yoni, I know Eitan. We got a chance to meet in Israel. I think they're so that's 4 people. 1, 2, Yoni, Eitan. There are over 100 people. I know that the team is over 100 people, I believe, in Getida. Yeah. So hope everyone, just hope everyone gets good growth and health and a happy life. Yeah. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Pleasure. Thank you. Appreciate it. Happy to.